welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be swatching these Artist Concepts watercolor markers. I received these from the company that make them. I was a little hesitant to swatch these because I have swatched watercolor markers in the past. It's kind of like one of my videos with the most traffic because it wasn't the greatest experience. I'm not saying that'll be the case here. It's a completely different brand, but I was kind of hesitant to do these, but I'm going to do them for you. So there are 24 markers in this set. It says you can create watercolor effects easily. You can draw on paper or canvas. You can add water to your drawing using a point or water brush. And they have a 3.5mm bullet tip. So Artist Concepts you can find in like your local discount retailer like Marshall's, Burlington, TJ Maxx, Ross, stores like that. This one actually has a label on it that says $5.99. So I don't know if that would be the price in those stores because it doesn't even say what store this label is for. But yeah. Yeah, it has the warning about chemicals with excuse me, with lead. Ignore my hiccuping. Let's open it up, and a little differently today because you know people like to critique that I don't use watercolor paper when I do swatches of certain things. I actually bought a little pad to swatch these. So this is just some Artist Loft watercolor paper from Michael's. I figure we'll swatch it on the watercolor paper. I'll add a little water afterwards to see what happens. And yeah, we'll go from there. So let me open this up. Let me grab one of these pieces of paper off the pad and we'll see how it goes. Okay, so here we have all 24 markers. I tried to put them in rainbow order. So there's no name, number, anything on the barrel. These are pretty short in length. Let's see. I think I said it was a 3.5mm bullet tip. So really nothing special about these. These are pretty basic. Casing feels a little cheap, but let's see what the swatches look like. impressions, they're okay. I think what's going to be important here is how they perform with water. I would say it is a different experience than the other watercolor markers I had a couple years back, where I was like, yeah, no. Where they didn't lay down any color. These actually do lay down color, and it's pretty vivid. I forgot to mention it's a triangular barrel, so they won't roll. I think I would have to play with these a little bit to be sure what my final thoughts are about them, but let me get some water so we can see what they look like when water touches them. So I'm just using regular cold water. I mean, I could have done that neater, of course, but I think what I'm doing does demonstrate how you can use these markers. What I remember from the other set of watercolor markers I had is that when I actually put water on them, this didn't happen. Like, you didn't see color come out of them, whereas you're seeing color come out. Some of them it took a little more time, like the greens took a little more time to blend, but you could definitely blend the color with a little water. And even in that first column that I scribbled first, you see the ink pull out. You're seeing more color pull out with the darker colors, of course. I'm just making a mess here, but yeah. Like I mentioned at the beginning of the video, this is watercolor paper. So you could play around with these. So I would probably say, I think it was Montmartre. I wouldn't say by the Montmartres. These, you're seeing more of something happening where you can actually play with the watercolor effect of the markers. Like I said, I made a mess here, but you can see what I mean as far as like laying down and then being able to blur out with a little bit of water, make it softer. So that's it for this video. These videos are supposed to be like first impressions, and especially when you're buying things from the more moderate section, like you're not spending a lot of money on your supplies, you still don't want to waste your money on your supplies. So I hope this video is helpful. As always, thank you for spending time with me. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.